Hello, lords and ladies. Private Yorkie here, back from the front. It's crazy out there. Might get crazy in here too, because we've got animals as people and things like that. It's a new game that we're giving a let's try to, and maybe a full let's play. We'll have to see. It's called Foretales. Let's see what it is. Now, I did run a little bit of it, just like a couple of minutes, nothing more, just to see that it ran. And so, that's why it's that one there. 37 seconds. Not even a couple of minutes. Let's get in. Yes, we want to start a new game. A mysterious patron. Wolpen needs money to help his father and the local miners. His friend Leo says there's someone in town with a very lucrative job offer. Welcome to Foretales, an adventure game where you progress by combining cards and exploring decks. This is it, Wolpen. Our ticket to the easy life. One last job and our days of stealing apples from the market are behind us. That's what you said last time, so who is this contact of yours? His name's Timothy. He says he has work for people like us. Are you sure he can pay? Because I could really do with the money right now. Don't worry, I promised a hefty reward. It'll be more than enough to help your father and the miners with their strike. And for me to take an early retirement. It's just a little difficult to track down sometimes. We better ask around then.
He looks like a good place to start.
Good day to you, young bird. How can I be of assistance? We're looking for someone by the name of Timothy. Ah, I see. A very secretive fellow he is. I think I heard something about him the other day, but sadly my memory isn't what it once was. Grease the palms, eh? We know how it goes. Right, and what might jog your memory, I wonder? A bite to eat usually does it. Oh, grease the belly instead. Okay. About 5 food should be sufficient. 5 food? That's enough to last a few days. Ignore my friend here. We'll come back with some food for you. We already have 1 food. Just 4 more to go. A typical region of the game is this is the tutorial, of course. Composed of 3 to 6 locations. Location cards placed on the board. You can learn more by hovering a cursor over a card. Sometimes, left-clicking on the card will also trigger dialogue or a reaction from your characters. Try it out for yourself on the left card with the beggar. That must be him. He will remind you of what he wants. There's some morsels of food for an old beggar. Won't call 5 a morsel. This is demanding work for an old man like me. I'd like to see you try it. Yeah, you'll get your food alright. You have 2 types of action cards at your disposal. Skill cards have your adventurers, that's these. And consumable cards, which will be these. Targets will often be location cards, but not always. When you hover over one of your cards, the possible targets are highlighted, along with hints as to what will happen if you play there. So pay attention to what is highlighted and where the hints appear. Conversely, if you place your cursor over elements on the board, it will highlight the action cards that you can play there. Take a moment to explore your current cards and see if they can figure out a way to find enough food for it to proceed. So none of them can be played. Marketplace, I can play food or any of the action cards, several of the action cards. And I got a couple here at the Apple Merchant. Survivor Sensors, food everywhere if you know where to look. Oh, that looks like it's going to give me 2 food there, I'm guessing. So if we move that there...
Delicious.
That's 3. Right on time, I'm starving. Oh, it replaced it. One very important rule to remember, you can only play 1 card per location on the board. Sometimes it will transform the target card into another, I guess that's location. Most of the time it will just consume it and travel to the next card. A standard use card from the board will go back to the bottom of the exploration deck. And once a slot is available, it will automatically be filled up with the top card from the deck. You can't run out of location cards to explore because the exploration deck always cycles. This is the Poor District and an Apple Merchant. Survivor sense, I'm not sure. Oh, rallying cry, sorry. Survivor sense is going to give me 1 food there. On the scent, years in the wilderness have made Leo outstanding tracker with a flair sniffing out food. Gives me a lot of stuff, doesn't it? On the. Oh, and it gives me 3 food there. That's nimble hands. When you're born with nothing, you have to steal what you can to survive. Well, let's go do that, shall we? Smooth, he didn't notice a thing.
Decided he'd take that one to go.
Think we got enough food for now. Let's see what this guy knows. Lead the way. And he's gone. And now we have an old well, a poor district, and of course, beggar. Use 5. Oh, thank you, young bird. Now, about this Timothy chap. But of course, where are my manners? Here, follow this path.
That should show the way. Very kind of you, I must say.
Ooh. Thanks for the tip, friend. A good day to you, bird. Well, what now? I suppose we should follow the old beggar's directions on that piece of paper. Sometimes you'll have to seek directions to progress in the story and reach new destinations. Check the descriptions on your cards. It's this one I'm looking at, isn't it? That piece of paper? Yes, that one. That's...
Something tells me these chaps aren't here to discuss pickpocketing techniques.
It's a stoat. Or is it a weasel? You know how to tell the difference? A weasel is weaselly recognised, but a stoat is totally different. Beware, a hostile token is blocking this card. You won't be able to play any cards on this suspicious street until you get rid of those bandits. If you right-click on the token, you can see the creatures forming the group and decide whether to engage or not. Or left-click. Most confrontations start with the negotiation phase. If you have the correct resources, you might be able to discard this threat without any violence. But if you don't absolutely need to play a card here, you may as well avoid any conflict. Play the other cards available. Suspicious street. Gold coin lies conspicuously on the pavement of a shady-looking street. The trap is obvious, but what do they say? 6 Barvis magnet? No. I could play it there and get food, is it? No. I could play it there for some reason. Years in the wilderness have made Leo okay. This seems... What's the 2 skulls? I'm not sure that's a good thing. It also seems like 2 cards and 1 F, whatever that is. Let's have a look. Not my proudest moment. We got a gold. Where's my money, guards?
Seems you've attracted some heat, Volpan.
Uh-oh. What's this? Noisy tavern. This is grim. Theft, murder, violence, and general lawlessness. Reputation like that guarantees respect among outlaws and makes law-abiding citizens quake in their boots. Rest deck. Rest cards can be used to recover some skill cards for your adventurers. Even if you see all the rest cards for the region, you can only use the top card in the deck bucket. Can't play that on anything. That's peppery diversion. Eavesdrop. We'll get some food. Or what's that? One food, 1 gold. Move to the next location. Or 2 food, move to the next location. Looks like a good spot to refill our canteens. My wish came true. And we have...
All right. Who called the cops?
Oh. Guard token. A group of representatives of the law ought to play on the card they keep. You have to get rid of them, and violence is not the only solution. Going to his tavern. What does that do? Move to a small crowd. Let's try it. Over here. Leo's mighty roar draws a crowd of curious townfolk. And then we've got aim shot, we can kill some. That's not... That is food, that is fame. Good deed can open many doors. Having the respect of the community, always a good way to achieve your goal. I'm not sure how we use that one. Oh, this can be used with any of them. Oh, but no, it's guard, isn't it, first? Survivor sense, I'll just move to the next. I'll move to the next. I give the 2 fame, 1 bad, and move to the next. Bunch of rioters, I don't like that one. Eavesdrop. Receive local chit-chat. Good to know. And then that looks like a fight.
Bandits. Oh. Lovely.
Everything's a fight now. Local chit-chat. A little morsel of gossip heard around town. Might not be worth much, but a conversation starter at least. Oh, can't do anything with that. Don't want to use that. Oh, hang on. People of the watch, it's his responsibility, so it's power responsible to had every round. Rookie of the watch, it's his first challenge job, come on, go easy on him. Ah, if you click on them it lets you do what you can do. Let's engage.
You don't want more dead guards on your rap sheet. Is there a way to avoid a fight?
I don't know. Start your first confrontation, but perhaps no need for violence. When you hover over the cards at your disposal, you may discover ways to get rid of some of your opponents. Get rid of enough opponents, you'll bring the morale of the group down to 0. And the rest will flee. If you use an aggressive card, confrontation will automatically turn into a fight. But if you don't have any cards to play, or you don't want to play any cards, on the auto battle token, to trigger the fight manually. One of the hostiles you're facing has a special power. Special powers are signified by wooden tokens on the left side of the creature card. Okay. Enemy powers can trigger during the negotiation phase or during combat. They may trigger once every few rounds. If you hover over a creature card, you'll see the detailed description. Yeah, we know it summons things, doesn't it? Add a constable. That's a morale token. I can buy him up. Why don't we do that?
Now you're getting it.
An enemy was just removed from the confrontation. In most cases will subtract its level, 2 I guess, from the enemy's morale. Should the enemy morale reach 0, the remaining hostiles will flee. The level of an enemy is a number on the top corner of the card. You brought the enemy morale to 0. All remaining hostiles will now flee for their lives. When you trigger a panic, each fleeing enemy will grant you one fame, whatever their level.
Oh, come on. We were just getting started.
Nice. And now we can go to the marketplace. Survivor sends for more
An
food.
army marches on its stomach. Same
Right
goes
on
for
time,
a band
I'm
of thieves
starving.
and weirdos.
And then we've got marketplace again, is it? Yes. Hang on, I can use that on the marketplace.
Passed with flying colors.
A heavily bandaged figure stood alone in the alleyway. He looked like he was waiting for someone. As Ballpen and Leo approached, the figure turned to greet them. Ah, Leo, so you're finally here, and you brought a crow. I'm Shoebill. But of course you are. We heard you have work. Do I ever? But before we get down to brass tacks, I always like to get an understanding of who it is I'm working with. What do you mean? I'd like to a demonstration of the value you'll bring to this operation. Demonstration? Yes, you know, skills, my boys. Show me your skills. The pair looked at each other perplexed. What did he mean, skills? Skills in combat, sleight of hand, or maybe just good old trick shot from Leo? Skeptical patron. A leper stands in the alley, wrapped in a cape and bandages. His letter said he was looking for discreet and efficient burglars. We could get rid of the Grim, which would do what? Story effect and move to next location. Or story effect and move to next location from that. Story effect and move to next location. I'm gonna do a trick shot. In one seamless motion, Leo pulled out his bow and let fly an arrow straight at the leper. Oh. Timothy failed to whoosh his head as the hat flew clean off his head. It hit him in the chest. How did the hat fly off? How's that for a demonstration? A little dramatic, but a fine shot nonetheless. Timothy turned around, picked up his hat and placed it carefully back on his head. Well, I've certainly seen enough to pique my interest. And perhaps you could tell us what it was you needed. We could. I would like for the two of you to acquire an item for me. A very rare and beautiful lyre, currently in the possession of Lady Cadell. You mean the old bat who lives on the hill? I wouldn't call her that to her face. Well, probably not. But yes, that's her. I'd like you to break into her manor, steal the lyre, and bring it to me at the Holy Grove. The Holy Grove, I know the place well. I'll get you there myself, Ballpen. Excellent. Then I shall leave you to it. Alright, got a job to do. Long last. We can get straight to it if you think we're ready to go. Or we could spend some more time on the street to prepare. It's your call. Right, actually, how about a small nap before we set off? You read my mind. Remember, you only have a limited number of skill cards in your adventure decks. Spending too many of their skill cards will tire them out. If you want to recover some skill cards, you will have to use rest cards on the right hand side of the board. Each rest card is its own set of effects and sometimes a price that you can decide to pay or not. Read them carefully, see what they cost. Go on. Left click on the rest deck and try to use the first card. And we got what? Apple Merchant's back. Rest deck. A nice break. Non-eventful stop, recover up to 3 skill cards per adventure.
Whenever you're finished slacking off, you've got a round to save, Bullpan.
Feeling better already. You recover some skill cards and so with no other consequences. Don't expect it to be that easy all the time. The next card in the deck will cost you food or health points. And the last card of the rest deck is always a game over, so be sure to check how many times you can hope to rest in a region. Once you move on to the next region, the rest deck will be replaced with a new set of cards. And the number of rest cards in the next region is dependent on how many of you is here. You have completed this region. Yay! We're up the hill next, I bet, to take something from that lady. You can either proceed to the next region, or you might want to spend some more time here to gather resources and allies. Beware! Consumables and resources are carried over from region to region. But they are not carried over from one mission to the next, so there's no need to hoard excessively. Region complete, ready, move on when you're ready. Alright. let's just move to the next location. That'd give me food. Might be as well. I've got 4 already. That'd give me more food. Oh, let's see what happens with this. Good to know. Here, take this.
Well,
Bunch of food.
I don't know about you, but my mouth is watering.
Now we've got the poor district. Take it. If you want to come up, come up. If not, stop it. Add 2 creatures to the search party. We'll do that. My proudest moment. Guards!
They're onto you.
Oh! That search party. I thought it might be allies. I don't know why I thought it might be allies.
Trouble.
Do I really want to do anything more here? No, we're going to go up the hill. Somewhere in the garden. Leo has brought Volpain to the city gardens, where food is plentiful and secrets lurk around every corner. Deep in the labyrinth lies our hero's destination for the evening, Lady Foretales Manor. Watch out, guards! There are now several hostile creatures in the search party. The deck of cards represents the animals chasing your party. Each time a new location card appears on the board, if it has a search party call token with an eye, it may spawn a group of enemies from the search party. Some of your actions may also add hostiles to the search party. Yeah, just did that. That you may have to face later, so be careful. Right then, Timothy said the instrument is inside Lady Foretales Manor. The big house with the labyrinth? That's the one, but getting through the hedge maze is going to be tough. I think I saw some gardeners wandering around earlier. Maybe they'd know the way.
Oh no, the cops.
So that's got a search party guard token. Oh, that's got a guard token, not a search party, I guess. That's got a gardener. That is patrolled garden, orchard, vegetable labyrinth. I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest. I want to get out of here. Oh, there, close. Exploration deck search party. We got 3 of them. I think there's 2 creatures there, 3 creatures there, and 1 there. Alright. Well, for now, we've ended the tutorial bit, I think. And we'll come back next time to see more. Seems like this one's going to be fun. But we're gonna end the first one early, having seen the tutorial, and having done the first little region. The second one is where we are now. Drop me a like, comment and subscribe if you want the channel to grow. And if you want to see more of this. There will be some more, but I want to judge how popular it is for deciding how far to go. Bye now.